Hello everybody! Today I'm going to go over how to work on a fine motor skill of picking things up with a pincer grasp for your child. The reason this is so important is because it works on fine motor dexterity and also a prerequisite for writing. For a lot of our children, how they write will be like this, and that pincer grasp which is bringing your index finger and thumb together like this, is one of the first steps in writing. Again, some of our kids have decreased strength in their hands or maybe need some motor planning help, so this is just a great and fun way to practice those skills. Materials you'll need is a basket, bucket of some kind, and some little items to pick up. Now, granted, some students might need to start with bigger items like this, working their way up to something flat like a coin. So how I would teach this to your child, I was really make it a game and model how to pick things up. And I would say, all right, let's put everything, right now I'm putting them in this little boat. Let's put our paper clips in the boat. I would then model that pincer grasp, so all the other fingers tucked underneath, and then your thumb and your index finger coming together, have them pinch and then drop it in. When your child, after you model it, does it correctly. So, all right, let's clean up. Let's put everything in the boat. We're going sailing. Have them pick up, pinch, let go. And then after they do that correctly, obviously you're going to provide some sort of reinforcement. So you've heard about this through all of our other videos, but that might be praise, cheers, tickles, high five. It might have to be something else more motivating. So I'm going to show you a couple more correct responses. Again, you're going to want to make sure that your child's fingers are tucked in before they even start. When they pick up, they're going to pinch that thumb and that index finger together and let go, again, which takes a lot of motor planning when they're dropping it in. Now again, you might have to start with something bigger, like this cork, and placing it and cheering afterwards, yay! And then you can graduate all the way to something like a coin, which again takes a little bit of more dexterity there. But keep it fun, mix it up. One thing I do want to say is we have students that when they start to do this, they're going to start to grab with their whole hand. We don't want to even allow that to happen. So if a student starts to grab with their whole hand, or they use a couple of fingers, what you're going to do is you're just going to come behind them and kind of tuck those other fingers underneath. You even might need to hold underneath their hand and help guide them to do it. And a physical prompt is really the most helpful because, again, we're going for muscle memory here. We're really working on tucking that finger in and having pop right in there. Another thing you can do if your child starts to use more than a couple fingers is you can tuck something in the other one. So you could just put, right now I have a little key, something little, have them hold that, and then that forces those other fingers to work rather than trying to use this kind of grabbing motion. So again, if your student is having errors and they're just starting to grab things with more than one hand or more than those two fingers rather, we're not using that pincher grasp, you want to tuck something in those other three, have those other ones exaggerated, and again, work on something larger first so they can be successful. So a correct response, or your student doing it correctly, would you say, all right, let's clean up, let's put everything in the boat. They would grab it with index and thumb and put it in. You would provide reinforcement. Yay, great job, awesome! If they were to do it incorrectly, what ideally you want to do if they start doing it incorrectly without using that pincher grasp is just show them the correct way by physically prompting and using your hand over theirs to tuck those fingers in and have them pick things up correctly. So I'm going to show you a couple of these. All right, let's pick up everything and put it in the boat. Here we go. Great job, you did it! Awesome, here's another one. Now I'm going to show you an incorrect. I would be tucking it back as the parent, helping your student, and then letting go when you know they have it. All right, please reach out to your child's teacher to see what items your child may be picking up first. There are a lot of toys for little kids that work well with this. Some of the bigger Legos, some of the toy piggy banks, even Play Food is a nice size to originally start with this. So make it fun, make it enjoyable, and reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.